Hark, gentle seeker of celestial truths, and lend thine ear once more to the arcane chronicles of our esoteric curriculum. We bid thee welcome to this, the 8th discourse in our 20-part journey, a chapter we have entitled Astrological Architects, the Cosmos as a Blueprint. Herein we shall venture beyond the veil of mundane understanding, to gaze upon the firmament not merely as a tapestry of distant fires, but as the very scaffold upon which the edifice of existence is constructed, a divine blueprint penned by the hand of the cosmos itself. Pray, let us cast our minds back to the mists of antiquity, to the Fertile Crescent, where nascent civilizations first lifted their eyes to the heavens in reverent awe. In the hallowed lands of Mesopotamia, amongst the Sumerians and later the Babylonians, the seeds of astrology were sown not as a mere game of prognostication, but as a sacred science, a means of communing with the divine will. These venerable stargazers, the priest astronomers of yore, perceived the planets, those wandering stars, not as inert orbs of rock and gas, but as living emissaries of the gods, their stately procession across a grand cosmic drama, a celestial ballet that mirrored the triumphs and tribulations of the world below. Their meticulously kept cuneiform tablets, dating back to the 2nd millennium before the Common Era, reveal a sophisticated system of omens, correlating the movements of Jupiter, the great benefactor, with the fortunes of kings and the abundance of harvests. This was not fatalism, but a profound recognition of cosmic sympathy, the Hermetic axiom, as above, so below, etched in the language of the stars. From these Mesopotamian cradles, this celestial wisdom flowed like a mighty river into the intellectual heartlands of ancient Greece. Here, it was wedded to the elegant geometries of Euclid and the philosophical inquiries of Plato and Aristotle. The Hellenistic astrologers, figures such as Vettius Valens and the great Claudius Ptolemy, refined this art into a rigorous and systematic discipline. Ptolemy's seminal work, the Tetrabiblos, written in the 2nd century AD, stood for nigh on 1500 years as the definitive text on the subject. It was he who codified the meanings of the planets, the houses, and the aspects, transforming the omen-based astrology of Babylon into a system capable of delineating the very temperament and destiny of an individual based upon the precise configuration of the heavens at the moment of their birth. The cosmos, in this Hellenistic conception, was a vast, intelligible organism, a geocentric sphere wherein the earth lay at the heart of a celestial clockwork, each cog and wheel imbued with symbolic potency and purpose. The journey of this sacred art did not cease there. It traversed the sands of the Arabian Peninsula, where Islamic scholars during their golden age preserved, translated and expanded upon the Hellenistic teachings. Luminaries like Al-Bumasa, in his Great Introduction to the Science of Astrology, synthesized this knowledge with Aristotelian philosophy, further solidifying its intellectual foundations. When this wealth of wisdom was reintroduced into a slumbering Europe during the Renaissance, it sparked a conflagration of intellectual and spiritual fervor. Men of unimpeachable genius, Johannes Kepler, the discoverer of planetary motion, Tycho Brahe, the meticulous observer, and even the controversial but brilliant Paracelsus, were all deeply versed in astrology. To them, it was not at odds with their scientific discoveries, but was, in fact, an indispensable companion to them. Kepler himself, while working to discern the mathematical laws governing the heavens, declared that the soul of the newly born baby is stamped with the imprint of the heavens at the moment of birth. They saw the cosmos not as a cold, mechanical void, but as a living, breathing architecture, a divine blueprint whose geometric harmonies and celestial alignments provided the foundational structure for all of manifest reality. Thus, we are called to perceive the natal chart not as a fortune teller's map, but as the soul's own architectural plan, a sacred document detailing the inherent strengths, the formidable challenges, and the ultimate potential of one's incarnation. Each planet, a master craftsman, each zodiacal sign, a unique quality of material, and each house, a distinct chamber within the mansion of our life. Saturn, the great architect, lays the foundations of structure and discipline. Venus bestows the principles of harmony and beauty. Mars imbues the structure with the fire of will and action. The intricate dance of their aspects, the trines of flowing grace, the squares of dynamic tension, are the very joinery and stresses that give our lives form and meaning. To study our celestial blueprint is to engage in the most profound act of self-knowledge, to become a conscious co-architect with the cosmos in the grand project of our own becoming. Let this discourse, then, serve as a key, unlocking a deeper appreciation for the celestial script. We implore thee to contemplate thy own heavenly nativity, to see within its glyphs and circles not a predetermined fate, but a map of thy soul's chosen landscape, a blueprint for the temple thou art here to build. We shall leave thee with this thought until we convene again. The stars incline, they do not compel. They are the architects, but thou, dear seeker, art the master builder.